Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like you were being watched? You're walking home, maybe sitting in your room, and suddenly you get that familiar chill. You glance over your shoulder, there's nothing there, at least nothing you can see. But what if you weren't imagining it? What if something was there all along? Tonight, we delve into a story that will make you question your reality. You're about to meet something that isn't just scary, it's faceless. And it might be closer than you think. Stay with me. You won't want to miss this. It all started on an ordinary night. Ryan was walking home, tired from another long shift. The street was quiet, too quiet. Then he heard it, the unmistakable sound of footsteps behind him. His heart picked up speed, but when he turned around, the street was empty. Or so he thought. That's when he saw her, a woman standing perfectly still under a street lamp. Nothing about her seemed out of place until he looked closer. Her face, it was gone. No eyes, no nose, no mouth. Just smooth skin where a face should be. Ryan froze. His mind scrambled for an explanation. Was it a trick of the light? His tired brain? But in a blink, she was gone. And Ryan? He couldn't shake the feeling that this was only the beginning. Ryan tried to shake it off, chalk it up to exhaustion, but the image of that faceless woman wouldn't leave him. Days passed and she started showing up in places she shouldn't be. Reflections in windows, standing at the end of his hallway, always just beyond his reach. Then, one night, as Ryan stood in front of his bathroom mirror, he noticed something far more terrifying. His own face. It wasn't right. His reflection blurred, as if it was being erased. And there, just over his shoulder, in the shadows, was her, the faceless woman. He spun around, his heart hammering, but the room was empty. She was gone. Or maybe she never left. The fear was eating him alive. Ryan locked himself in his apartment, covering mirrors, avoiding anything reflective. He couldn't take it anymore. But when he pulled out an old photo on his phone, a family photo, his blood ran cold. There she was, the faceless woman, standing in the background, blending into the shadows behind him and his friends. How long had she been following him? Was she even real? Or was she something else entirely? Ryan's face had started to disappear, fading like a forgotten memory. Piece by piece, he felt himself slipping away, like he was becoming her. Ryan wasn't alone. Reports started surfacing from all over the world, people seeing the same figure. A woman without a face, appearing in their dreams, their reflections, and in the dark corners of their minds. Some experts called it sleep paralysis, others called it mass hysteria. But what if there was something more? What if she was a force, a presence that fed on fear and slowly erased its victims from existence? One day, Ryan simply disappeared. No trace, no struggle. It was like he was erased from existence, just like his face had been fading away. But the woman? She's still out there. People continue to see her, in their mirrors, in dark streets, in their nightmares. And now that you've heard this story, you're more likely to see her too. So the next time you feel like you're being watched, take a good look, because she might be closer than you think. If you enjoyed tonight's story and want more nightmares delivered right to your screen, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. After all, you never know what's lurking behind the screen. Until next time, sleep tight.